and welcome to a very special edition of 90 Miles from Comics. I am your host, as always, Y290 in the building, and I got a very, very special package from my boy, Caleb, the Comic Smurf Murphy, and he's here to see me open this. So what up, Caleb? What up, brother?
Yo, dude, thanks for having me tonight, bro. Kicking like a fat rat in a cheese factory, man. Letting John know that I did end up getting some fruit snacks. I didn't have them for his show the other morning, but I did have me some breakfast, so letting him know we're all loaded back up.
All right, and he's on his fruit snacks, ready to go. And not only do I have Caleb with me, but I got my brother from another mother, the captain himself, El Capitan Javier. What is going on, Javi? You got your mic muted, so you know still.
Oh, what's going on? Good call. What's going on, man? Just hanging out with the boys on this beautiful Monday evening.
Yeah, indeed. In a little impromptu AOK opening. Luckily for me tonight, MCE were on a break because those guys were covering San Diego Comic-Con, so didn't have to be on that geek show. But you best believe next week that geek show is back up and running. You're gonna see what everything that happened at San Diego Comic-Con with the guys from MCE, and of course your boy Y290 will be joining them. So make sure you go check that out at the MCE channel. But since I had some time and I got this package today in the mail from my boy Caleb, I figured why not go live, do a live AOK unboxing with my two homies, Javi and Caleb.
Hey,
it works for
what
me,
this
dude.
will lead to after that. But my boys, before we get into the unboxing, we got some beautiful people joining us in the chat. We got Old Wolf 65, and he's a 90-holic, and he already knows that YouTube is 90. Thank you for being here, brother. We also have, of course, Caleb. You're always on time, no matter what show I do.
You know it, man.
Brother. And even from the early days of the 90 MF Comics, when it used to be called Chad 90 MF Comics. So thank you, brother, for being a incredible supporter, Caleb. I appreciate it, man. We also have Comic Books, brother. What's going on? We also have my brother, Steve Whiting, Stone Cold Steve Comics. Javi's in the building as well. And my brother, Issues. What's going on, Issues? I hope the move is going well, my friend. And I can't wait till you're up and running so we can get you on that slab down, brother. We also have Mr. Gretzky in the building and Danny Ferrer. So thank you, guys. Appreciate you for joining us on this impromptu AOK live unboxing. And then we're going to be talking some comics after that. So you definitely want to stay tuned to see what is going on. And thank you, Carlos, for joining us as well, man. He's another local South Floridian down here. So appreciate you for joining us, man. All right. So as we all know, I know this came in beautifully packaged because Caleb is an expert, auctioneer and, comic book pusher.
That was actually packaged a little weird.
Yes, I felt that. But at the same time, I wasn't worried because I know you probably made sure it was,
Yeah, those little extra priority envelopes are just like little extra bulletproofing so nothing pierces the box. I swear.
As you see,
can get them for free at the post office.
I got 3 now. Too funny.
I didn't want them to hurt the Gemini because I was out of bubble envelope.
No, I hear, bro. And you know what's funny? I got so many Geminis like laying around just from how many like eBay purchases and of course AOKs. It's crazy. Like I don't need to buy any Geminis and I've noticed everyone in the community, they just reuse like whatever Gemini that's been sent to them.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so funny.
Yeah,
It's
you gotta reuse it.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. That's the best way to do it. So, and of course, I'm on
the Midtown Comics Gemini.
Yeah, I was reading that as you said that. Too funny. And being unprepared as I always am, I'm unboxing this in front of you guys. So I don't know what's in here. I can tell you, though, I got a little idea because Smurf knows how much I love Kate. And I will say this. This is probably like, weeks ago. Smurf, we were on an off-air chat. Probably had something to do with Story Comic Core. And, he was trying to dig in. What?
My bad.
Oh no, you're good. He was trying to dig in to see like who my characters were and stuff like that. And I'll say this: it's been hard for me. Like, I mean, Batman and Turtles as a kid were the two go-to cartoons. Those always hold like a special place in my heart. But I have like a more or less like a Mount Rushmore of characters that I like. But I'm more like when it comes to comics, I'm very story driven, very story driven, and I tend to like cling on to artists and cling on to writers. And definitely my favorite writer, hands down right now, is Donny Cates. Love everything that he's doing, and Smurf loves Donny Cates probably as much as I do. And he was like, you know what, bro? I got something I'm gonna send to you. So he finally like figured out what he was gonna send to me, and now I'm super excited to open it and show you guys what Smurf sent to me.
Sweet.
Yeah, man. And great job with the packaging. Even though it was a little weird, it's still very like well protected and very nicely done.
I've still got my file binder full of dollar bin books that one of them in there is for you too, that I was going to put in that package, but I wanted to use it against you before I sent it to you.
We got to make you know what? We're going to make that happen because I still have my stack of books from the dollar bin dive for our rematch, but I won't lie. In true heel fashion, I've been avoiding trying to give up my title, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm cover champ title and I'm dollar bin, cover champ, champ. So I don't want to give up both those titles quite yet. But no, we do have to make that happen, man. But maybe we can make it like a triple threat because I know 84. And speaking of 84, he's hopping in the chat. He wants to get in on that dollar bin championship, and I know he'll be in for a little three-way. So, and probably Javi, because I will say this: if there is a true dollar bin champion, it's probably Javi, man. I've seen Javi pull some fire from a dollar bin, so that's someone you don't want to challenge in the dollar bin dive.
Takes some perseverance.
Yeah, you gotta just manage
I'll
through
the dollar bin find right here.
Don't mind
at first glance. It just looks like a badly wrapped Carnage book, right?
All right.
Right.
The staples are literally straight through the back.
So before we went live, Smurf actually talked about this, and
it is so badly cut. It is insane. Like you can't even read half the story. What do you do with a book that's like this? Just barely pieced together, missing half of the dang pages.
That's crazy.
The size of it, like literally, you can look at this page compared to this page.
Yeah.
It doesn't even cover all the way to the end of it. It's crazy.
It looks like someone took it apart and tried to put it back together.
And where did you find that?
In a dollar bin, man.
I believe it.
It's just a miscut or misprint or something, man. It's missing half of it though, like cut off ads. But there's not double staple holes, so this is how it came.
Yeah.
It's just those original staple holes.
Let's see that front cover again.
Carnage.
Maximum Carnage?
Yeah, ASM number 379.
Yeah, no, I got that book.
Dollar bin find, dude, and it's just a one-of-a-kind kind of thing. What do you do with something like that? And it's actually in really nice shape. Other than that corner right there.
And it missing like half the book, but
but that's a factory defect, right?
No, for sure it has to be.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Bake the Snake and Ben Compton for joining us. Thank you guys. All right. So before we went live, Smurf specifically mentioned this trade that was near and dear to his heart. And I can already tell you, I have never even seen this, so I know it is a low print type of deal.
It only came in trade form.
And he also mentioned that he wants me to read it and then pass it on to another member in the community. So I will make sure that I do that in the name of Smurf. But I won't lie, the Donny Cates fan in me does not want to give this away.
You can hang on to it as long as you want to hold it, too. It's not like you got to just read it and give it away, bro. You can hold it as long as you want to, dude. I have loved that book so much.
All right, no, well, I will read it, hold it for a little bit, and probably give it to a couple members of the community that are around me so that way I can stay close to it. And then eventually I will ship it off to the next member of the community who I feel is worthy of this awesome Donny Cates read. And if I'm not mistaken, this is probably like his first work. No,
I don't know if it's his first work, but it's
very
an
close
early
to it.
work. It's a very early work. Ghost Fleet.
And it might be his first image work.
That's possible, dude. It's so fire, bro.
So
It's the first thing I've ever read of his. That's what I was introduced to him by, because I was. It was right around the time of all the Thanos, like right when Cosmic Ghost Rider, like the day after it came out, is like whenever I went to the comic book shop and was like, dude, I need something new, like something different that I haven't been reading. He's like, dude, Donny Cates is on fire right now. Check this guy out. And he handed me that trade. He's like, this is the only one I've got in the store. It only came in trade. It's not very, like, you don't see it. Well, when I got all my books that I've got signed by Cates, signed by him, that's the only one that he was like, dude, that's awesome. It's signed on the inside cover by him.
Which is even crazier to me. That's another reason why, like, I don't want to give it up, but I will
I've
do
got
it.
so many Cates signatures, dude.
So
I love
all right.
Cates.
So with that being said, it says, yo, Chad, my brother, this was my first intro to Donny Cates. It only came in trade. Please read and then send or pass to the next Cates fan. Caleb. P.S. It's also signed on.
I put that send or pass because I thought you might, like, Javi might want it, dude. And
No,
like,
no,
so you
of
could,
course.
like, you know,
No,
pass
Javi's
it
gonna-
off by hand.
Javi's definitely going to
That's
read it.
awesome.
All right, without me hyping up with the anticipation, let's go ahead and show it off, right? Ghost Fleet, super, super cool cover. You got this 18-wheeler just pretty much coming down on.
All right, so
know?
the Ghost Fleet is what the governments, the black ops people, very rich cartel people, anybody with a hell of money and want to keep secrets, they hire these dudes to do their, like, hauling, anything they got to drive across country, fly anywhere, whatever. They call these dudes. And bro is a badass dude, and the story's crazy. The artwork is so awesome, and it's so individually stylized for that story, dude. It's amazing, dude. You'll love it.
No, can't wait to read it. I'll probably start
Bruh.
it later tonight after I watch you on the Story Comic Con.
And that's at the time when I was working for Caterpillar, working on big rigs in the truck shop. That's what I did, was work on those.
So you were probably like totally connected to this at that time.
Yeah,
too.
dude. So I've read it a couple times, bro.
Sick. And shout out to Lady Fantastic for joining us as well. And I do got to mention, Comic Kid 84 said, Chad once told me in confidence that he would do sexual favors to Case for free signatures. I don't know about free signatures, but, you know, who knows what I would do for some other things from Case, I guess. This guy, 84, man. Gotta love Kenny.
You got to have your Kate signatures.
Ghost Fleet. That's awesome, man.
Yep. You know, I got a couple.
It is a savage read, not for kids.
Yeah, I got a couple Cade signatures myself. You know, I got to meet him twice, which was awesome. I won't lie, the first time I met him, and you guys have all heard me say this already, I fangirled out super hardcore. I forgot all the questions and all the things I wanted to ask him. That is one book I do not have, which is God Country. I only have the trade. I know Javi found ready for this.
I sold all my first prints because they were worth so much money.
Yeah, Javi's showing off his Venom. I have a Venom signed by Stegman and Cates as well. And this show is going to just turn into a Cates show. Just know that, guys.
Heck yeah. Dude, that day of the con, I left all my freaking cover A's somewhere in the car or at the house. They're all here now. But the day at the con, I wanted the cover A signed, so none of mine are signed.
Oh man.
That's great.
After I got my book signed, I left them on the table. And I was like, oh, we gotta go back.
It was, so starstruck. You know, the first time I went, I forgot all the questions I wanted to ask. I'm just telling them, like, yo, I love all your work, huge fan, blah, blah, blah. But the second time I was pretty cool, pretty laid back. I was able to ask some more questions and say a couple things. And Donny Cates is just a cool dude. He just seems like he's one of us, you know? So
dude, he's a rocker through and through too. That's what's awesome about
For
him,
sure, man. And like we were talking about metal bands and stuff like that. So I know you guys are just as excited as I am for Absolute Carnage, and I can't wait for that thing to get popping off because I love
Bake the Snake. Bake the Snake just shout out John's Comic with Kids hooked him up with an Atomic Hawk signed by Cates.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome, dude.
And Javi just got one himself.
That's one of the stories that I haven't read yet. That's one of the stories I have not read yet.
I almost picked up a copy of that myself, but I did not. I don't know why I didn't do it. Thinking about
I've read
it.
the first two trades of Redneck. It's good. God Country is amazing. freaking his Doctor Strange, the little damnation
Yo,
run that he did
bro.
is good. Thanos is fire.
Yo, of course Thanos is fire, but his Doctor Strange run is actually really good.
What
man.
about this? Nobody ever brings this up.
Which one?
Still opening packages, guys. Sorry.
Paybacks.
Paybacks. I haven't read that one either.
Donny Cates.
Heavy metal.
They rebooted this though. I think this was a reboot.
I've got like everything he's done at Marvel for sure.
Jeff Shaw is on this. It's pretty cool.
I definitely know that him and his fiance have.
Paybacks, you said it was called?
Yeah,
Paybacks.
the paybacks. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I definitely know that him and his fiance have a series coming out very soon, an indie title, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, and shout out to Caleb. Hold on, with like the like perfect like gift wrapping on this, bro. You got a little comic. I feel like
That's
That's
the little
like-
newspaper you get whenever you go to the comic store.
I'm not like I'm gonna open this up very delicately so I can keep it. I'm not even gonna rip it open.
Well, it keeps me from having to tape the books together, you know?
No, for sure.
You
but
can
also,
rip the
dude,
paper.
It's
You can
also,
rip the paper, but
I
the
want
books,
to keep this.
the
and see
books will be
what's up.
loose in there. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know, but I want to see what's up with this. And also, this is a thing I do with my wife and do with anyone that gives me a gift. You know, most people just rip open their gifts. I actually just peel off the tape, like really slowly and like open it real nice. You know, I'm like, you took all the time to like wrap this so nice. I don't want to just, you know, rip it up in 1 second. But dude, shout out
Charge
to you,
it, bro. Do whatever you do, man.
Shout out
But
to
yeah,
your
let's
skills though, for real, man. You can
freaking-
work during the holidays, bro. Charge people $20.
This is where it's at right now.
That
For
is where it's
sure,
at.
it's where it's at,
Well,
man.
and the Guardians run. You can't forget about the new Guardians run, bro.
What is that? What cover is that?
This is the
Scotty
Scotty
Young?
This was actually sent to me by either Barbarian or D-Runk.
That's a cool
Or-
cover.
Yeah, it was either Barbarian or D-Runk that sent it to me. The letter's on the wall somewhere. I've got all my letters up there on the wall.
Yo, Silver Surfer Black, first of all, is phenomenal. And after I open this up, we're going to talk about it. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to hop into issue 2, yo. We're going to hop into issue 2. So that way people know what's up, man. I should have bought that digitally so I can show off what's happened.
Donny Cates books are actually like the only books I buy all the variants for, too. Like all the Venoms and stuff. I've got the A covers and all the variants for the entire run. That's
Wow.
why one of the books that I sent you has a little extra to it because I wanted the blank one for me.
So, man, Smurf, thank you, bro. You know how much I love turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Legends, #1. Don't have it.
That's the retelling of the original stories. So it's like the gritty turtles, dude. It is savage. Awesome. That's just the first issue of it. And it's supposedly it has the last couple issues that never came out that were never published. So who knows? I never got to finish the run. The store that I bought them from quit carrying them.
Second thing I'm gonna show, this is dope as hell too, man. This is awesome ass cover. And Javi, you're gonna dig this for sure. Civil War II, Captain America, Spider-Man, round 3. This is a variant cover, right?
Yeah, it's one of the fight card covers.
Dude, come on. People,
That's when the Incredible Hulk dies. That's when
yeah,
Hawkeye
bro,
kills.
and it becomes Immortal Hulk.
Yes,
I
sir.
know exactly what this is.
That
Yeah.
one was that
When he
one's
gets
for you,
shot
bro.
by a freaking Hawkeye. And just check out that freaking cover, man. Because the normal cover, well, when Civil War II came out, it was all that black, you know, themed cover because Civil War was the white one. But, bro, Smurf knows how much I love me some
I had
Immortal
the
Hulk.
previews exclusive of that, the black and white cover of that exact cover right there, and I sent it to somebody else. I forget who now, though.
Bro, but this is where it all begins for Immortal Hulk.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude, and I knew you'd like that.
This is like legit how he becomes, or, you know, the road to immortality for Hulk starts in this issue right here. And people don't realize that. But because this is when Bendis killed him off. So this is freaking awesome, bro. Hell yeah. Thank you, sir, bro.
I've been on the Immortal Hulk since day one, dude. Since the Avengers way back, my comic book shop, right around that time I started getting into Kate's and everything. He's like, this is also a story you should read. Hulk's just not my character, you know? I love what Al Ewing's doing with him. It's a great story. I read the first 12 issues of it and was fired. Yep, 684. That's
the
where it all
one.
started.
Yeah.
After the Civil War thing, after he died. But
And-
if you get, and then you read 682 and 681, and there's all those little miniature appearances, bro, dude.
Oh, I know.
Immortal Hulk had like the coolest way he came about, because like he's got these cameos of his hand and his teeth and stuff all before. So he's got, it's just a fun thing to collect, bro.
And then 682 when he actually appears. Sorry, and I had it stuck on Smurf the whole time, but here's that cover, guys, I was talking about. But no, 684 is his appearance. Of course, you know, that's this, I guess, true appearance as being a
First
more
full appearance.
loves this cover. But dude, in 682, he freaking emerges just badass. And I would say that is,
and the second print had him on the cover coming out of the cave.
Yeah, bro, that's the second print, and I have that one as well. Like the exact shot of him coming out of the cave is the cover of the second.
It was a fire cover, dude.
And I would say, like, to me, that's his like true first appearance.
I found that cover actually in the dollar bin. I ended up selling it on one of the auctions, but yeah, I found that one, the second print, in the dollar bin, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I'm in the dollar bins. I swear, there's money in there.
They're always,
of course, man, definitely, always money in the dollar bins.
Now, this book I did not know was coming, and this is kind of shocking. And yes, I do have this book, but I do not have this book signed. Damn, Caleb. I don't know where the hell you got this. And it's limited 81 out of 100, and it's Batman Team in 2, and it's got the COA on the back of it. And
that was supposed to be one of my first giveaways, bro, and the person that won never responded. So I figured I needed to give it to somebody in the community. So bam, there you go.
Dude, are you kidding me? And he's got the COA attached to it? And I love me some Batman, and I love me some Turtles. Like, hell yeah. Like, this is just a home run. Like, I'm like shocked about this. I did not even expect that.
That's awesome.
And I love those covers on that run too. That's a really fun run. I read that one before the first one. Come to find out, you explained to me which one was the first one, and I actually read that one before I had read the first one. But I really enjoyed that one. That one's the Tomasi or Tinian.
Yeah, it's Tinian, yeah.
Tinian, yeah, dude.
And Williams. These guys, if I'm not mistaken, they were on Flash for a while as well. So, but
I've been hearing good things about Flash.
Right now, Flash
is Flash run, yeah.
Supposedly, everyone's been super on it, man.
I haven't heard that. That's crazy.
Bueller's been talking good about it.
Tony
Rod, I think, has been talking good about it. A few people.
A whole bunch of people, man. I second that. I mean, I don't know how good it actually is, but a lot of people have been talking about it. So, yo, shout out to Bear Island Comics for joining us. We also have Dark and Foster, my MCE brother, up in here.
Too. So, what up, Steve?
And yes, Kenny, you're absolutely right. Smurf is always given top-notch AOKs. And the last book in this AOK, which is probably like the banger for me, because like, I didn't get this when it came out. It's the third printing of a book, but I don't even care that it's the third printing of a book. Just this cover alone is phenomenal. And then what? Of course, I guess in true Smurf fashion now, he's getting books signed and sending them to people. So it's that third print, Venom #3, signed by Stegman. Like,
what?
Did he ask for anything else better than that?
I had to keep the clean one for my reader run. And that thing is flawless, dude.
Dude,
that's awesome.
And I'm not even joking, Smurf. The chance I can get, I'm going to get it signed by Kate's. And I'm sending this bad boy into CBCS because I think this would look badass with that red label.
Literally. Okay. So the funny thing about that is it's supposed to have Kate's signature on it too. But like whenever I went up there, I was only going to I only had cash to like extra to spend on signatures for like 4 signatures because they were charging. And like whenever I got up there, I had my little file folder that I keep with me slam full of Donny Cates stuff. And like I handed them some books and like I had the rest in my hand and Donny Cates grabbed them out of my hand and started signing them and then handed half of them to Stegman and they both started signing them. I was like, whoa, I only paid for 4. And Donny Cates was like, F that, bro. Here you go. Dude, it was awesome.
That's all, bro. Case is the
Hey,
man.
84 gives some pretty dang good AOKs too. Signed by Scotty Young, gold label, bro.
Yeah, I knew about that. He let me know. He's like,
This
"Yo,
is near and dear, dude. I've got literally like 5 copies of this book. I love me some Scotty Young Rocket.
bro." He was legit trying to figure out what he can get you. He goes, "Yo, I think I found it." And when he told me what it is, I'm like, "Bro, you struck." I mean, outside of the label, like no pun intended. I'm like, "Bro, you struck gold on that one." He's gonna effing love that, bro. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, I'm eventually gonna get more slabs so I can do my wall with slabs, but I'll be in a different place by then.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. So,
But yeah, dude, when that cover right there came out, bro, my comic shop, like he's 9.9 Comics is the LCS I was going to then, and like I go to 3 different LCSs pretty much every Wednesday back whenever I was making regular money. But dude, he always is on top of anything Donnie Cates, bro, and like anything Image as well. He's the #1 Image dealer, like pretty much in Florida, bro. He's fire. It's a small, tiny comic shop. Every comic's bagged and boarded and everything. But dude, the man is about some Donnie Cates, bro.
That's
dude,
awesome.
He's
bro,
got some epic slabs. Oh yeah, Baby Teeth, dude. People don't talk about Baby Teeth enough
not
either,
enough
dude. That is a
for
fire
sure.
Donnie Cates run.
For sure, another great Donny Cates read. If you guys have not read that, Baby Teeth, without a doubt. And then, I mean, as we mentioned earlier, the big one. If you if you want to read something that's not, Marvel, just start with God Country. I would tell you that would just I think it will just hook you right away, man. The whole story on that, it just blew my mind when I read it, and one of those books that I just tell everyone to read. Go read God Country. We made Steve read it, and Steve doesn't really read,
I like characters on the throne, bro. There's his Cosmic Ghost Rider on throne.
Sick. I love me some Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's for damn sure. I'm working on somebody that has a couple slabs ones that hopefully I'll weed off.
See that second print Cosmic Ghost Rider with Galactus?
No, I did
Oh
not.
yeah.
That's sick.
Dude, I'm
Awesome.
about me some second prints, bro.
Bro, some of the second print covers is just too flame. Bro, this third print cover, I don't know if our LCS had it.
Dude, my LCS had like 15 of those, man. It was awesome. I bought like 4 or 5 of them.
If they got to order them, and I think they order them for the people who request them. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I slowly ran down to that one's the last one I've got now, but I'm gonna slab the entire Venom run by Donnie Cates, and I'm gonna have it all in 9.8s or 9.9s.
For sure.
And then you're gonna buy the trades, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
I have this one, number 3, which is the second print.
See, that's the one that I'm missing, bro. I've got its companion piece. Hold on. Of #1. I've got the companion piece to that of the #1.
Nice.
That's the one I'm missing of #3. I've got.
And this one's signed by Cates and Stegman.
Which one? Dude, nice. Silver pen, bro. You got to love it on these dark covers. I got the Kirkham of the #3.
I almost actually bought that slabbed at SuperCon in the black and white cover. Actually, no, it wasn't slabbed. It was raw. I almost got it, but
this one is it's either Unknown or KRS. KRS Comics.
Number 7.
That one right there.
Which one is it?
First
Number
print,
7.
man. And like the little spec action right there. Eventually, Venom is probably gonna attach on to Dylan, man. When that does, that's gonna pop. Oh,
That's my #7
right there. Woof.
Ooh, that's some
Clayton Crane, dude.
yeah.
I'm surprised the whole stream didn't shut down.
Right? The whole stream just didn't catch on flames right there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm surprised your whole room's not on fire right now, Caleb.
I've got the regular one of that too. I didn't get the tongue one though, man. That was those hidden variants make me so mad because
I got the tongue one and it's signed by him. I got it signed by him. So
they made me mad because like I'm always like the first person when they unlock the doors at the comic shop on Wednesday at 2 of them that I go to normally. And so I have the ability to get them, But I'm so excited to get in there and get these books and read them. Like I go up there, I look at the edges of them, the corners, to see which one has the nicest corners. I pull it out.
Yeah.
That's the one I take to the register. And freaking, I never think to like flip through them and look for a hidden variant. And so when they pop up the next day on whatever, I'm like, dude, come on, man.
You know, I was able to get the secret variant, and I was able to
It's
get it
dope.
signed by Cates as well. My normal one is signed by Cates and Stegman. I forgot to bring the secret variant when I saw Stegman at MegaCon, but it's signed by Cates, and I got, you know, the normal one and the secret variant on 7. It's just one of these boxes. I'm not gonna dig through it, but
Heck
one of my
yeah.
favorite books, and I think that's a speculation book right there. First appearance of Dylan, and when Dylan gets taken over by a symbiote, it's going to be like one of those things. And who knows? That could happen in Absolute Carnage, man. That might be something that could happen in that whole event. So we'll see what happens with that.
Very
So-
true, though.
Got the
I
Venom number 3 here.
First appearance. Yeah, bro. Now I got the third print signed by Stegman. Get at me, hot pro. The best part about this cover is that that's the actual panel and shot where he says, "I am Noel."
Yeah.
Right. It's just so good. Oh yeah. Look at this guy. He's ready to go.
Are they all signed?
Just 2 of them. I had to keep
Nice.
one clean one to get graded.
See, I
And
gotta
it's flawless as well.
I only have one, but I'm thinking about I've been trying to like track down a slabbed one, and that's like been my thing. I tried to find one at Super
I love this one, dude. This one's signed.
That's Thanos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thanos 13, second print.
Right?
Yeah, it's the second print. Thanos on throne. With Cosmic Ghost Rider right there. Dude, my little buddy. I swear I could kick it with him. He is nuts, bro.
No, he's one of my favorite characters, bro. Are you kidding me? I love me some Cosmic Ghost. You saw my print by Greg Horn? It was that Marvel.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Dude, just let me just. I mean, I can't show this enough. I don't think.
There's some
Death of Inhumans, dude. I've got that over in the drawer. That's an underrated story, man.
for real. It is.
That is definitely I'm even guilty of sleeping on that one because I've never been an Inhumans guy. Dude, that is sexy, bro. Oh man.
And then my boy Greg, and I can say he's an official friend of 90 Miles from Comics. He signed it for me. But this was an actual cover too, and they had it slab 9.8. I probably should have just picked it up.
Are you the one that has the one by his Donny Cates' fiance of Cosmic Ghost Rider?
Yeah, man.
Dude, I freaking love that one. That's my bro. That's my jam right there. That is epic.
Like when I saw, like, so we're at MegaCon, we're getting, you know, books signed by him, and I saw this there. I was like, yo, this is a print. This is for sale. He's like, yeah, man. And he was like, yeah, they're like $10. I was like, all right, cool. And they were already signed by him. His fiance was right next to him. I was just like, yo, how much does it cost for you to sign it? She goes, oh, no, I'll just sign it. And like, I'm not sure. Like, to me, though, it looks like it's actually painted, man.
Yeah.
Unless it's like one of those, you know, crazy prints, but like it looks actually painted, bro. Like, I don't know.
That is awesome, bro.
Yeah, man. And he's holding baby Thanos. That's
Yeah.
what like, got me. And then the shark, the space shark, and then you got Mjolnir, you got the hammer. Just come on. Got the shield there. I'm all about it. All about it. That looks
I'm
like
pretty sure this was the cover A for Cosmic Ghost Rider #1, right?
yeah, that was
That was the A.
The Diodato one was awesome. I wanted the San Diego Comic-Con one, of course, but I couldn't afford it. It was hot at the time, so I ended up settling for the version of the Mark Brooks.
But even that's beautiful, man. Sick. Super sick. So, what's up, John's Comics with Kids? Thank you for joining us, John.
But this is where it was at, bro.
Everyone knows. Yeah,
There
bro.
he is.
There he
Baby
is.
Thanos.
Baby
Big Punisher
Thanos.
Thanos. This was that spec too, man. Punisher Thanos at one time.
Yeah, right at the beginning. But, you know, that little baby Thanos, baby. I love me some baby Thanos. And how ruthless he was even as a baby.
But you always got to get those
Just
second
little
prints
baby
and stuff,
Thanos.
dude. See, that's a cool one. I didn't get that one.
That's
That
just the A right there.
Yeah, that was cover A. That was like they put cover B in my box, and I remember like, nah, man, I want cover A on this one.
I think that might have been what happened to me. But yeah, I always get the multiple printings or the Galactus covers. And you got both of those.
Oof.
Johnny Cates, bro. Anything he's doing right now is fire. And what you said before we got on the stream, anybody that's not liking Trad Moore's art and Silver Surfer Black right now can just read something else and just not open their mouth anymore. Because, dude, this is freaking fantastic.
Storyline perfectly. And shout out to my brother, Dark Mufasa, because he actually sent me that book that you were just showing off, Javi, and it's in my collection. So shout out, brother. Appreciate you, man. It just brings up some good times. But yes, before we went live, I mentioned earlier that anyone that's hating on Trad Moore's art in the Silver Surfer Black Run can just go ahead, take it off your pull, and just shut up about it because you don't deserve to read it, because I think his art matches the story perfectly with everything that's going and how far out there, how trippy and spacey and everything is. I think the art is perfect, and I think Trad Moore is killing it, man. So if you're not digging it, I don't know what to tell you. I think it's perfect, bro. Like, I love everything about this book, Silver Surfer Black. This previous issue, and I guess spoiler alert, and shout out to Tony Sanders in the building. What's going on?
Oh, is this still like spoiler territory? We shouldn't show it off?
No, you can bro. I whatever, bro. We just said spoiler alert. So if you don't want to know what happens
up on Noel's face.
Oh, I haven't read it, but I don't. It doesn't matter.
Oh, so we're not going to do spoilers. But yeah,
bro,
I'm just saying the artwork in this, the way the panels cross over from page to page, dude, it's just freaking. Oh.
And then I'm speculating on that issue number 1. That's the first appearance of those 3 symbiotes that we'll probably see later on in Absolute Carnage. And then number 2 is a first appearance of the Night Void, which
I think I'm gonna go pick up multiple copies of the number 1 and 2 of the cover A, because I think it's getting slept on, dude. A lot of people have just left it at my shop. There's a bunch of them still at my shop.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually have multiple copies of issue number 1. I have 2 copies of the second print of issue number 1, and I only have 1 issue of number 2, but I'm sure I can find me some other ones. But no, I'm specking hard on that issue 1 as some first appearances, and you best believe, spoil it, show that ego. That's what Comic Hit 84 said, which is I guess for those that read, you know what he's referring to. But nah, I'm specking super hard on that Silver Surfer Black number 1. I think those 3 Guardians of Noel's Kingdom are going to be something bigger, and you definitely
absolutely. And they made their appearance in number 2 as well.
There's actually a third print of number 1, which is a white and black cover, but the hand that you see coming off, his hand, the trippy hand, that actually stays, trippy, which is kind of cool. And I was able to track one down, so I'll show that off possibly Wednesday. But definitely, you want to get your hands on Silver Surfer Black number 1. I was able to find myself the 1 in 25 variant where you got Silver Surfer holding the board with the Fantastic Four on it. Just sick cover. But love me some Cates. Issue number 2. But
that black and white cover, man. I wish it didn't get so expensive.
Yeah. Dude, I was trying to get me one too, but it popped off real quick. And I think, everyone knows right now with Cates, anything can happen, and especially those like 1 in 25, the very limited amount, printed, people are going to be hopping on those, because if it does pop off, those are going to be the ones worth the most money. So, of course,
90% of the comic shops in the country don't buy that many copies of a book. Only the big city, like Midtowns and the other comic shops that are like that size, buy 25 copies of a book, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, see, my LCS, they buy probably more than 25 copies of that book. And
you're also in Miami, though. That's a very large community.
No, for sure. My LCS just is probably the biggest known LCS down
in
here.
South Florida, for sure.
Yeah, so and it's a landmark. Like people come there, like if they come here to vacation, it's known as the go to a spot to go check out. And you were there, Caleb. You checked it out when you were down here that one time.
Oh yeah.
So, they order like multiple copies of books, and typically when other LCSs in our area don't have a book, you're like, all right, cool. I'll just go to Tate's tomorrow, and they'll have it. And then if you go there and then it's not there, it was popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's like the crazy part, man. So, but shout out to Tate's. They take care of me. I didn't see that 1 in 25 variant when I went last Wednesday, so I missed out on that. But definitely got my cover A of Silver Surfer Black, and I enjoyed it. That's one of those, like, Donnie Cates is one of those writers where a book of his comes out, the moment I get home, I read it. I don't waste any time. I just read it immediately. And it's just one of those things. I'm even thinking about starting just buying it digitally, because I know they post a little earlier, and sometimes on Wednesday mornings, like I'm up at like 3:30 to get ready for work, and I could read it before I even go into work. And that was something I was contemplating last Wednesday. Like I was looking at Silver Surfer Black 2 digitally, like I could just read this now before I even go to work and don't even have to worry. But great stuff. I love it. If you don't have it on your list, put it on there.
Pretty much anything, Kate's. I'm about to have to hop off of here though.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting ready to like end this actually. I'm not
nice.
do too much more. We're about almost at that hour mark. I don't know how much more we could talk about Kate's all night, but
for real.
Show.
I don't know how much more the people want to hear us talk about Donnie Cates. So with that being said, shout out to JP's Budget Collective for joining us well here at the end. Appreciate you, brother. Javi, the Conquistadors channel is popping off, man. What you got going on, bro?
We got Oprah Boys Book Club coming up. We're talking about Welcome Back, Frank, the Punisher series. Go check it out. Go pick it up. By Garth Ennis, Steve Dillon. If you haven't read it, it's an amazing Punisher series. Lots of action, great story. We're going to be talking about it and hopefully be seeing you guys in the chat. Also doing a 100 subscriber giveaway, so check it out. Go check out the Conquistador channel.
Hey, Garth Ennis puts out some fire, bro.
Yes, he does, man. He's amazing. The little teaser.
Right on deck.
Little teaser. Oh, look at that.
Oh, A Walk Through Hell is so good, man.
Also a second print.
Very, very good. So if you're a Garth Ennis fan, check us out. Oprah Boys Book Club. We're doing a little segment where we're just getting
I saw that
together.
Battle Cat's in there, dude. Man. Bro.
So yeah, check it out.
And speaking of Mac, have you got one of these coming your way, Caleb?
I know, dude. I'm so freaking happy about that, bro. I wanted that cover so bad. I've got 3 copies of every issue except for number 1 because I slept on number 1, and then I got to get on that live stream with y'all. And after that, dude, I was like, I'm making sure I'm getting every freaking copy of it.
That's too funny.
I got the second print of number 1 though.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. That is what's up. That second print cover is beautiful too, man.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But that being said, Caleb, what you got going on, brother?
Just after this at 10 o'clock, Comic Core, man. We're gonna be doing Story Comic Core. I'm not sure what we're gonna be going over. I think it's gonna be another off the rails, more of a Alex back kind of deal. We're gonna be buttoning down what we're gonna be going over in the next coming episodes. So stay tuned, man. You never know what you're gonna get from this channel.
Hell yeah. And also too, man, I put the link to Smurf's channel in below. I know most of you guys are already subbed up to him, but if you're catching this on the replay and you're not subbed up to Smurf, go check him out. He's bringing you the fire auctions in the community when he can. He's definitely taken that role over since the great legend has kind of retired since that. So shout out to Smurf for doing that. And then, of course, you might just see the Dollar Bin Champ defend his Dollar Bin Championship one of these days on there. So you want to make sure you're subscribed so that
You're
way.
the Dollar Bin Champ. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm
won
saying.
It.
You're going to see me defend my title eventually.
Okay. I was about to say, he done stole it from the Bandito himself, man. 90 done came up in my crib, man, kicked my door in and stole my dang championship.
So But make sure you guys go check out Smurf. I want to thank him for this incredible AOK, man. Thank you, bro. You got something, of course, coming back your way outside of the
full of dollar bin books waiting for you, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's got
dollar.
So, and we might have to get Javi into that triple threat because Javi's a dollar bin. Like,
I'm gonna leave you with this one, this dollar bin book.
This was a dollar bin book right here.
I'm sure that was the one he was teasing me with earlier.
Ooh, look at that Han Solo #1, bro.
Oh, I gotta let me some Chewy action, man. Oh yeah,
Chewy,
look
Chewy,
at this.
Chewy,
Hold on. For real though, Caleb, look at this dollar bin find that Javi got.
Dude,
In the
fire, bro.
In the dollar bin.
In the dollar bin.
No, man. #2, bro.
Hold on, make it even better. Not just the dollar bin. It was more like get 3 for 50 cents.
That's where it's at, bro. That's where. See, people
crazy,
are sleeping on that whole series.
'Cause
They only wanted that
crazy
#1 first print, bro. But that you want that whole freaking series.
you
As
want the
many
whole
copies as you can get.
Yeah.
I sold all mine and I regret it so much. I've still got issue 5.
Nice. I have
And
some.
then I've got my #1 signed.
All right. Well, as all the 90 holics in the chat know, that YouTube is 90. And you can find me back here this Wednesday as me and my boy Javi and D-Hyde. We're breaking down comics that we recently read. We're going to be talking some spec. I got some fire spec coming towards you guys this Wednesday, so you make sure you stay tuned because it's comic book spec. I try to keep it comic book spec, not movie spec, because that's what we do, man. We read comics. And then, of course, Javi's going to be bringing it in with Javi's Variant Corner. So make sure Wednesday you guys stay tuned for that. Find me next week on MCE That Geek Show. And I already see that stupid idiot in the chat that's been trying to come after my cover championship, the Tone. And you can find me this Friday defend my cover championship against that stupid idiot as I remain your cover champion, as the theme is 15-cent covers. You make sure you want to be subbed up to Tony Sanders as me and him throw down one-on-one for the cover championship this Friday. So make sure you're there. I appreciate all of you for being here, man. Thank you guys for just hanging out with us on this impromptu AOK unboxing. Javi, you're the man. Smurf, I appreciate the love, bro. You have touched my heart in so many ways in this AOK. You have no idea. And you surprised the hell out of me as well with some of the stuff in here. So thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And I thank you for being here as well as I opened it, because it's always cool to open it in front of the person, man. Just
heck yeah, dude.
awesome stuff, man.
You reignited my Turtles interest, bro. I was a diehard Turtles cartoon and action figure kid. Like, that was my jam when I was a little kid.
And I know he doesn't have that first Turtles Batman team in T-Run, so who knows what might be.
I've got the first issue. I've got the first issue, I think. I'm pretty sure.
He thinks. And I'll see what happens with that. With that being said, though, guys, thank you for joining us. Make sure you guys go check out Smurf on Comic Core for That Story Comic Core with my brothers, Comics Misexplained, Kenny the Comic Head 84, Smurf, and Alec White Whale Comics. Who knows? I might even pop in there tonight or one of these days. I helped start the show.
One of the originals.
Yeah, one of the OGs, but, you know, I'm going to have to make an appearance. It'll only seem right. So I'll coordinate that with Whale one of these days. But thank you guys for being here. And until Wednesday, go get your books.
Go get your books.